Hello Nippies, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Nips, a freelance artist, and today we are going to be trying an art supply that I've had for quite some time but haven't really given it the light of day. And so today I'm going to be trying for the first time this really cool glass dip pen. It's so unbelievably gorgeous. I had it on my Amazon wish list and somebody was kind enough to gift it to me, and so I am going to finally test it out. I've never used it, but I do have some India ink, some Speedball. Wait, is this? Yeah, this is India ink. Some pen cleaner just in case, and then we're going to sketch out the initial drawing in pencil and then go over it with this. Now this is I think this is waterproof, so I may or may not decide after I finish the line art to maybe pull out some brushes and do some grayscale stuff. I'm not sure, but either way I really want to try this out and see how it feels. So if that's something that you guys want to watch, stick around and let's get right into it. First, I'm gonna grab my sketchbook, which has some fun toned paper in it, and then I'm gonna grab my pencil pouch, which I usually use to travel. It's got all my favorite traditional tools and accessories, just the tools that I use the most, so I'm bringing it out here for easy access. All right, so now the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do our rough sketch. Now, listen, I was setting up all the materials, and when I was pouring the ink, I closed the lid and my finger is now dirty, so try to ignore that. So we are going to just draw the first thing that comes to mind, which I don't really know what's coming to mind right now. I can always try a face, can't go wrong with a face. So we'll just pick out a random angle. I think like some bunny ears would be kind of cute. Some bunny ears? I don't know what's happening. Just pick the general eye location. Now, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I don't know, I'm just feeling color pencil right now, so should we give them a bob? Let's give them a bob, and then we'll do eyebrow placement here, little nose placement there. So just really quick, nothing too fancy. I always give everyone these like I love these bangs so much, just like the straight down the middle type bangs like that. I think they look so cute. I kind of took a lot of space with this this bunny ear situation, so maybe we can find a way to fix and balance out the composition. I'm just trying to figure out like a fun area for my sketch, so we can see that this is kind of, we can put a little maybe we can put like a heart made out of carrots. Oh, that's cute, right? Team. And then you can just finish up the rest. Nothing too fancy. Give her a little pause or something. It'd be kind of cute. I'm just gonna fill in a general silhouette. Filling out my area. All right, it's about 3.5 minutes to get that down. So now we're gonna move into our pencil sketch. Before we go into the pencil, I usually, if I'm not already starting with pencil, but I'll take my knitted eraser, and then I will just kind of either roll it like this on the drawing, or I could just pat it if there's only certain areas that are too dark. That's more or less enough. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of my favorite tools. Now these pencils are the Pentel Graph Gear. These are just my absolute, I ride or die for these. This is the one I've been using a lot lately. This one is for like heavy illustrations because it's a 0.3 and it's very, very thin. This is like my sketch one. It's a 0.9. I just like it because it makes me feel less pressure to do something more refined since the lead is so big. So it forces me to not think too much about details. And this one, I usually use my 0.5 with colored lead So I have colored lead in this one. So if I don't really want to go in with color pencil, I'll just go in with this instead. These two are more for like fine illustrations because the lead is smaller and it's more like detail oriented. This is the one I use a lot for just like fun sketches. Sometimes I'll just use these because they're softer. So I'm gonna pull out one of each of those, get my eraser, my not needed eraser, and get my blending stick just in case I decide to accent with this and then the ink. I don't know really what route we're gonna go, so I'm just gonna kind of pull all my basics out, my spot eraser, and then just kind of put everything to the side and let's see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this one. I always start with this one and then sometimes I'll transition into the pencil or vice versa. Like I'll just know which one to start with and then if it's not working or the vibe is changing, I'll usually switch to the other. So. Now, around this time is where I would normally, usually, especially with the eyes and the face, you wanna, or at least I wanna flip it so that I know we're headed in the right direction. So I might actually be doing that soon. I love the like really small eyebrow look. I think it's so cute. I want to give her a very small, petite face. I'm not very good at those, so that might look bad. Give her the choker. Kind of almost want to like give her the, make it slightly creepy. I don't know if we want to do that. Do we want to go there? Do we want to go creepy instead of cute? Honestly, I don't really know what I want with this. Let's leave it like that for now, and then we'll come back to it. I'm gonna fill in hair strands. Now, this is just kind of refining the color pencil, but once we put the ink, we'll probably add more, detail. This is more about just making sure that whatever lines aren't certain, if that makes any sense, then I just make sure that I map out a good area for them so that when I go in with the ink, it's not like I'm going in blind. This is also a very like fun, relaxed sketch. So really, even with the pencil and even refining, I'm not really trying to be super meticulous. As long as we have like shapes and fun forms, I think we're good. I think this is, oh, that, nope, nope, no. All right. See, sometimes you just get a little too wild with the lines. So no ears down here. I might like cover this with some hair. And then put this. We can put a little bell here. Look kind of cute. I don't know. And then we'll do the little paws. I look them up, but I'm not very good at seeing how accurate it is, so hopefully it won't look too off and you'll be able to tell what they are. I'll do like the cartoon version. I don't think bunnies have this, now that I think about it, I don't think bunnies have the little squishies under. Because this one's gonna be cut off here. I actually don't want to cover this. Maybe we should put the hair in front, honestly. This hair in front, this in front for this one. Just do some shapes and hope that they work. It's really sometimes what you gotta do. I don't really know what I want to put in her eyes. I don't know. I feel like I kind of like this look. I don't know. I usually go for that look anyway. And then we'll do the carrots and a heart. Kind of look like potatoes. Oh Lord. I like this. I think it looks cute. All right. And then we'll check it in the mirror as well and make sure everything is kind of balanced out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the inking process now. So these lines are way too dark. So I'm kind of a little bit scared of rolling it on because sometimes rolling it will take off way too much. I'd rather pat this, take more time and pat it down. Now, before we even start inking, we actually have to test this pen. So I guess what I'll do is I'll come back here. I've done some other tests already. Let's actually test this. I've got my India ink here in my makeshift container. I don't really know how this works, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dip the whole thing. Oh my God, this looks so pretty. Okay. That was not enough. Oh, that writes so much better. Oh, wait, what? Oh my God, that actually writes so smooth. Oh my Lord, are you guys seeing that? It doesn't do speed very well, but it kind of does at the same time. It is kind of strange, like it does feel weird, but the ink comes out so nicely and consistently and smoothly. All right, let's go back to actually doing the drawing. I might actually need to put my little glasses on because I can't hunch over the drawing right now. So these actually really help me because I'm super anal about lines. These kind of just help me zoom in without having to hunch over my drawing. So I just kind of plop this on. Dip here again. I don't really know how often you're supposed to dip this, but I'm kind of scared if it starts like dripping. As far as when I was drawing, I really found it hard to get used to the pressure and how much ink was gonna come out. So sometimes I would dip the pen and too much ink would come out, no ink would come out. Sometimes I would do certain strokes and there would be no ink at all. And so the consistency of my lines was a little bit hard to keep an eye out for. It's frustrating because one of my favorite things in my pieces is the lines. Like I have so much fun doing them. And it's frustrating to know the type of line that you want to draw and then it not only come out, but come out wrong, and then you can't really go back. So you'll see me kind of just do lines and then try to find a way to make them work. So like, for example, under the eyes there, or just getting the eyeliner to be really pointy. All of that stuff was just very frustrating. But in general, I knew it was because I just did not have practice with this tool. So it's one of those things where I totally understand and see the potential of this tool if you give it the time to practice it and to just really get used to what angles to twist and spin the pen in, what pressure to use, how to dip your pen properly, and all of that stuff. So it was definitely fun to just try it for the first time and mess with it and really try and experiment with a new tool. These ink heart carrots. I thought it was such a cute idea, and then in execution I did not come through, and so I feel like the shape is just off in the placing too. They barely even look like carrots, to be quite honest, but it was one of those things where I had to commit because it was already there, but definitely not my favorite part of the piece for sure. All right, I'm gonna consider this done for now. Let me flip it, look at it in the mirror and see what's going on. It actually doesn't look that bad. And now for the final step is we're just going to finish this bad boy up without the ink. Now, honestly, before I even go into the next step, I really like the quality of the lines a lot. I think I got a little frustrated because I'm just not used to it. I think it's the same thing that happened to me when I first started using a G pen, and I haven't used it in a long time, so I'll probably draw like this again. But when I first started using the G pen, it was so frustrating. And then once I got used to it, it became one of my favorite inking supplies for a while. I think one of the reasons that I stopped doing it was because I haven't really done any super intricate pieces as of late, and I usually only use it for that, and so it kind of fell out of favor for me. But honestly, I can see why this would be something that people would use. It's so like the quality of the lines is so beautiful. I can see how this is slightly impractical to take around with you, but if you have a really nice case with you and some like a really nice ink pot and stuff, I could definitely see this as a nice like travel tool. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the stronger eraser and see if I can take out a good chunk of the lines. Normally, I wouldn't use this eraser over my ink, but because this ink is like waterproof and very strong, I don't mind going over it, because usually when I go over my lines with this eraser, it'll fade out the ink. But this ink is really strong, so I still want to leave quite a bit of it up, especially the color pencil in the back. I kind of want to use like Posca pens. If you haven't used these, they're super fun, and they're literally paint pens. Oh, I got some Sharpies in here, but they're paint pens, and they're super fun to use. The color is so like vibrant and fun. It's been a while since I've used them, so hopefully they won't leak all over my drawing. Here's to praying. I don't know if I want to use pink. I've been using so much pink lately, and I'm just like looking through the colors here. Go through like pastel and get like the white. I'm not really trying to go all out and color it. I'm just trying to see some fun colors we can accent it with. Maybe in here. Sometimes I travel with these. This is like my travel marker case. So I put some of my favorite colors, or the colors that I'm in the mood to use, in here. Yellow. I love neon colors, so lots of neon colors in here. All right, so I don't really know. I could go grayscale and accent with the Posca pens. Let's see how these look on this, actually. Probably a good idea to do before. Let's see how the lighter colors look on this, because I know the darker ones will look fine, but this one you can barely see it. This yellow is not as nice as I thought, but honestly, I'd be down to use. The only reason I wouldn't use these is because the whole reason I would use them on this paper is to get kind of like a lighter effect. If I'm gonna go darker, I might as well use another marker. Like, there's no point in using Posca pens. Like, maybe with this color. See, this color, maybe I would do it. Yeah, but see, like, for that, I might as well use another marker, you know? So I don't think I want to go. I think Posca pens might not be the way to go on this. Oh my god, wait, I don't want to add so much color. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's do grayscale and one color. Let's go highlighter. I'm gonna regret that, but it's fine. So we'll do just a general shape here, outlining it with the thinnest part, and then we'll swap over to the thicker version to fill in the spaces. Let's swap to the other side. I don't know how much bigger this side is, but oh, there we go. It's been a while since I've used these. I don't even remember the last time I used markers. I really like how that looks. Let's give her white ears. So we can use the Posca pen for that. I think this will look really cute. So normally I use the Faber-Castell white marker. Sometimes the Faber-Castell does not come through. I don't know what, I have like 4 of them, and sometimes they just run watery. So I'll just either use the Posca pen or I'll actually use some white paint. See, this one is not as vibrant as I would like it to be. Maybe we can go over it. I don't know if it's because it's going over the Posca pen, but it looks much brighter. See how much brighter that is? This is like one of my favorite traditional tools of all time. This like white highlights on colored paper is like, oh, It's the best. Kind of want to make her shirt gray. Pink would also be a cute accent color. I would honestly do it in color pencil. So let's grab my pink color pencil. Black and white sketches with white highlights and pink accents is like my absolute favorite. If you guys have seen my Inktober sketches, that's pretty much what they look like the majority of the time. 2017 ones were basically that. I think the pink accent was a good choice. Ooh. Oh my god, I spilled a pen cleaner. Oh my god, the pen cleaner's everywhere. Ah! Why would I put it on top of the drawing? Girl, get it together. What a disaster. Oh, that's clean. Let's make this neon, but not with the marker. Let's fill this in, because we forgot to do that. Add some very pretty highlights to your drawing. And you can gradient them, unlike a marker. There we go. So hopefully this is kind of saving the drawing a little bit, while still keeping it a sketch. Adding some really cute flat colors to stuff for me is really fun for sketches. You don't really have to be good at shading, you just kind of fill in blocks and it looks kind of interesting. Well, that looks kind of cute actually. I feel like we can make the shirt orange if we really wanted to, or we can go with this the green pencil that we had before, and kind of like just to keep our like original sketch colors in there, which would look kind of cute. I think for this it would be kind of cute to give her some neon pink, and then maybe I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it that much. Do some accents on the lips. It looks like it fits in. Sometimes if the color isn't splashed elsewhere, it just looks a little random. So we'll put some accents of that color elsewhere. Very, very slightly. Extra touches of that here to close up the drawing. I think my eye is wandering a little too far down. It's distracting. We want to keep the drawing up here. Some highlights on her hair. We don't want it to be super light, I think. I don't know. Maybe a little bit lighter. Maybe if we make like the outline a little bit thicker, just like black. So it looks a little bit more cartoony, yeah. Add some texture to the drawing too. It looks nice. We'll fill this in here so it kind of matches. Ooh, wait, I kind of like how it's looking. I wanted to challenge myself and make it look finished with just the glass pen, but here we are, I guess. I like it though. It's not too bad. I feel like maybe we should make this darker too. Look a little bit better. Yay! It doesn't look too bad. It actually kind of looks better in person, not gonna lie. Colors look a little bit weird in the contrast on camera, but still pretty fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp it and call it done. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. This looks so much better in person than it is on camera. Oh my God, this is kind of a disaster. Honestly, I kind of wish I would have left it in black and white, but life is about experimenting and trying new things. And I don't know, it was still really fun to do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Like, subscribe, join the Nippy family. If you guys want to see any other sorts of videos, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys next video. Bye.